can feel my body cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be deceiving. Let you get the best of me. In bed with my worst enemy. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me home. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me. So put your hand in mine. Follow me. Let me waste your time. Set up feet. Do some stupid.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we started out by giving Flash a bath. He does not get a bath as often as he needs to just because it makes him so sad. He is so hard to wrestle with. When he gets to the door of the bathroom, he will lay down and you have to drag him and slide him across the floor because he knows what's coming. So yeah, he hates it. But he had been licking his paws. If you've been around for a couple of weeks anyway, you know he has an ear infection and there was yeast in his ear. So we read that if a dog has a yeast infection on their paws, they will lick their paws. So I was worried that maybe he had gotten yeast on his paws, and I read to put apple cider vinegar in their bath water and let them just stand in it for 10 minutes. So I think this was probably about 10 minutes. I fed him cheese. We washed really, really slowly and all that. But yeah, he hates a bath. And I wish he loved water because we've got the pool, but he just doesn't. He hates water. But he did do really good. He done better this time than he's ever done. So I don't know if it's because I was feeding him cheese or what, but he done really good. But Kennedy wanted me to help her give him a bath, which turns into me giving him a bath. So I do have to change my clothes because I had just gotten out of the shower and my hair was wet. I had just put clothes on and yeah, so another change of clothes. I think I changed clothes 3 times in this video. You'll see. So I get flash bathed. I go back. I change clothes. I dry my hair, curl it a little bit, and then I hop outside to check on these vegetables. And you'll see at the end we do plant some of these things, but I've got so much coming up and these plants look so darn good and I'm so excited about them. It's like they're my babies. Like Heather was talking to her friend Pam on the phone and I was like, send her a picture of my tomato plant, because she was telling her how big they were. I was like, send her a picture. Like, these are my babies. So anyway, I am loving this plant life. I don't know why. I just like to see how the blooms turn into vegetables. It amazes me. So anyway, we are going to finish this porch up, and I hope I never have to look at it again, and you probably hope you never have to look at it again too, and that's okay because we probably won't. So yeah, I get a little bit of a sunburn. It was hot and I'm just over this porch, period. But anyway, it looks so good in the end. I can't wait for you guys to see it. And the color has grown on me. I'm liking the color now that it's dry and it's, you know, not so boom drastic difference, because I think that's a lot of it for me, was just seeing this natural wood and then seeing it dark again. But it does look good, I think, and I think you're right. A lot of you said the deck was not in great shape, so it does hide a lot of flaws, and it does. But anyway, stick around to see what we get into. So glad you're here. Hang out with us for a little bit.
Lately I've been fading out, holding out, waiting just for somebody to love and to surround me and to handle my emotion. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind, it's all been a waste of time. It's all been
I had better change clothes because I had my good shoes on and some light colored Nike shorts on, and this stain sealer is like water. And I'm used to painting, you know, with a pretty thick consistency. So I was dripping and splattering everywhere. And I was using this little foam brush and I was like, dear Lord in heaven, there has to be a better way. So I remembered I had an extra little roller, like the little bitty rollers. I think it's a 4-inch. So I was like, maybe that would get up under that step, like on the back side, and it did. It was a perfect fit. So I was like, yes, this is going to save me so much time. So anyway, you guys know I love to paint, but I do not like to paint with a water consistency for sure. And I have a little spill. You'll see that in a minute, but I don't bore you guys to death with all of the staining. I show you a little bit and then we hop to something else, and then I show you us putting things back on the porch and a couple of the new little things we got. I told you guys in the last video, I'm not a huge decorator, and I'm not, but we added a few little touches to it, so it does look pretty good. And you'll see the sunset at the end. It was so pretty, so I'm looking forward to spending some time on this porch, just sitting on it, not working on it.
Getting to me, I'm getting to her. Here's what I've been thinking. Here's what I would do when two people are sinking. You should get them out the pool. Here's what I've been thinking. I don't know what else to do, so I'm forever calling her truth. She's a roller coaster ride going up, down. I'm forced to feel feelings that I can't fight. Not 20 anymore, gotta realize that I'm too old for puppy love. Party's getting weaker by the years now. Can't take it anymore, need a time out. Not 20 anymore, gotta realize that I'm too old for puppy love. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. We met in July, a summer ride or die. But summer don't last, and neither should we. I won't break down and cry. This happens all the time. Yeah, we happen too fast, way too high speed.
So I just threw on some old painting clothes, and I'm normally painting or cleaning with maybe some bleach or different things that would ruin clothes, and I'm not going to wear good clothes to clean in or paint in or to dig around in the dirt in that garden in. And just a fun fact about me is I can't stand shoes, and I know there's been several people comment and say put some shoes on, and I'm sorry, I don't like shoes. So if we go somewhere and we're on the way back, I'll take my socks and shoes off. I cannot stand shoes, not even riding in the car. So usually it'll just be like slip on Hey Dudes or something like that, but I can't stand shoes. So I'm not gonna wear shoes just to make myself look put together, and I'm not gonna wear nice new clothes to make myself look put together while I'm just going to be ruining clothes. So this is just some old clothes I had worked on in my aunt's house and ruined, so I was just going to throw something on that I didn't care to get stain on, or dirt or paint or whatever. So yeah, I mean, we just keep it real over here. We're usually barefoot, and I am for sure, and usually have some kind of old raggedy clothes, or maybe you'll see the same outfit rotate every 3 days, and that's okay because that's just who I am, and I wouldn't want to be any other way to you guys.
Boy, it's been a while since we talked, and my head's getting nervous. I can't handle this on and off. I can't, no. I just gotta know where you are if I want to remain sane. But you're ghosting every text and call. Oh no, you could be running off with somebody else. Ooh, boy, I ask myself, yeah. Wait, maybe you're just off doing what you said. Ooh, think I've lost myself. Tell me what's the hold up, baby. Tell me why your phone's off lately. I don't wanna go off.
Heather's just going around the outside of the deck, touching up the stain because we couldn't get right up to the vinyl siding with the roller that we used. So she's just trimming that out, and she has shoes on, so be proud of her anyway. But I do go over the stain because it takes 2 coats, and some of it was a little lighter than others. I don't know if it's from where maybe I used more than she did, or some of the wood soaked more up than others. I don't know, but I do go even that out. You'll see at the end what that looks like, but I don't show you guys us doing the second coat just because that's so repetitive. I know you guys are over it. But we found this little bike at home, and it had a little bucket on the front for a flower, and we just thought it was adorable. The wheels spin, it's little windmills, and yeah, so we were going to stick that down in our flower bed, so I put my plum grannies that were coming up, a couple of those vines in here.
Wait, maybe you're just off doing what you said. Ooh, I think I've lost myself. Tell me what's the hold up, baby. Tell me why your phone's off lately. I don't wanna go all crazy, but I think I'm losing it. Tell me where your heart is these days. Are you being honest with me? I don't wanna go this cray-cray, but I think I'm losing it bad. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it bad. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it bad. Wish my mind and I could free ourselves from agony, but without you here it's hard to keep my thoughts clean. I'm just worried there is something you're not telling me. Ooh, ooh. Tell me what's the hold up, baby. Tell me why your phone's off lately. I don't wanna go all crazy, but I think I'm...
When we moved into this house, there were solar lights up along that sidewalk and a couple in the flower beds. So we found some solar lights at home. These were just $1.99 each, and they do work. We wondered if they even would work for that price. But the reason we hadn't put solar lights back down, or the reason we took the rest of those up to begin with, is when Flash comes outside to potty, he would just go pull one out of the ground and bring it back in with him. He would just come walking in with a solar light in his mouth. So he had tore some of those up, and we just pulled the rest of them up because there was like one here and one there, and they were just so random. So maybe he's grown out of that a little bit, and we do need to peel the stickers off these lights. But we're going to try it again, and for $1.99, if it doesn't work, or if he decides he wants to pull one up out of the ground. We're not out a whole lot of money because solar lights can be expensive, but for $1.99, these light up pretty good and they look pretty cute.
Right now I need to take care of myself, comfort in myself, like a roller coaster. One week I am up, next one I'll be down, but I'm getting closer to a stronger me, feeling free, like a roller coaster. Stronger me, feeling free, like a roller coaster.
This was the first day it hadn't rained in a couple of days since we plowed this garden up, so we wanted to get all of these clumps of grass and rocks out and put them in a bucket, take them down, and feed them to the snakes. So that's what we did. We got rid of all of that, and then I just start working up the ground a little bit, trying to get it loosened up from where it was super soft, and when it rained, it kind of beat that dirt down, and it was hard and all that. So we had a bunch of cucumber plants, watermelon plants, and cantaloupe plants that we needed to go ahead and set out because they were getting pretty big. So that's what we did. We just dug up some little rows and dug up some holes and stuck them down in the ground and planted those and hoped for the best. So I water them for about 3 days straight here in a few minutes. Heather was like, I think that's enough water, but I do know in the beginning they do need some water just to take root, all that stuff. So I hadn't watered them on this day yet up on the porch either. But yeah, we got some stuff in the ground, so I'm so excited about that.
Don't need anyone else. I just wanna be for myself a while. Nobody else. waited all my life for someone like you to show. Now that you're mine, it's so hard to take things slow. Oh, don't wanna wait another day, don't wanna fire to fade to glow. We're going under the weather, harder than ever, higher than high we go. I'm flying light as a feather when we're together. I'm falling like a domino. I wanna scream and shout, keep it up all night. I wanna scream and shout, keep it up all night. I wanna scream and shout, keep it up all night. I wanna scream until we get it right.
I'm not going to share my devotional with you guys today. This video is pretty short. It's 23 minutes. Usually it's a little bit longer than this. But I told you guys when we plowed this garden up that when I do things like this, I just kind of get in my own head and it's my time to think. And as I was setting each of these cucumber plants, watermelon, cantaloupe, all these plants out, I was thinking, are they too close together? And Heather looked it up and she let me know how far apart we needed to space them. And then I was thinking, am I planting them too deep, not deep enough? Is there enough dirt around them? What if this dirt's no good? What if they die? What if there's bugs? What if like these worms are going to kill my plants? Or maybe the worms are good for the plants. But as I was setting these plants out, I thought about people in the old days, like older farmers, that they set these gardens out and it was the only way to feed their families. And I thought, I wonder how often that someone set out a plant and prayed over it and just asked God to take care of it, asked God to protect it and for it to turn into enough to feed their family with. I mean, their family eating or going hungry depended on these plants, if they produced or not. You know, as I was setting these out, I thought, well, if it dies, you know, we've got grocery stores. It's no big deal. This is more or less a hobby. So I just thought the importance of a farm, especially before you could just go buy everything you needed. You know, a lot of farmers, it was their income. They would sell it and that's how they could afford things for their family, things for their children. I just can't imagine this plant living or dying would depend on if my family ate or went hungry. And I'm sure they done a lot of praying over their garden and asking God to protect it, to bless it. I just can't imagine that. I also can't imagine the work that went into this. You know, we have tillers now, we have tractors, we can just start it up. But back in the old days, they did it by hand. They did it with, you know, horses, mules. I just can't imagine how tired they must have been come bedtime or how hot. You know, we get hot, we can jump in that pool, we can walk in the house, we can cool ourselves off. Way back when, those things weren't a thing. I can't imagine how hard of a life it was. And I'm assuming it wasn't extremely hard for them because that's all they knew. It's not like they had these things and they were taken away. They didn't have a chance to even get used to something like this. And then my mind went to, what if somebody that passed away 100 years ago that didn't have the technology and the things that we do could come back and see where we're at as far as tillers, even grocery stores, tractors, things like that. I mean, I think it would amaze them, but we're spoiled. We are a spoiled generation for sure. But I do hope that this garden produces. I hope that we're able to keep all of these little plants alive. But let me know what you think about the porch. I think it turned out pretty good. I'm liking the color better, especially now that it's all put together. We put a few little finishing touches on it, so I think it looks pretty good. Curb appeals, definitely a little more. They've already came and appraised the house, so you know, we wasn't doing this just for the home appraisal. We really don't do anything just for content necessarily. We did this porch because it was in dire need of refinishing. But thank you guys for being here. I love you so much. Remember, Jesus loves you so much. I'll see you guys in the next one.
I hear the song you sing as you wake up my soul today. I feel the hope when your sun shines on my face. Oh, I wake up with your grace while the moonlight's still fading away. I see your mercy coming with the day. Oh, yeah. My prayer is simple, God. Love, have your way. This song is from the heart. Love, have your way. In the easy and easy. Lord, make me more like you. My prayer is simple, God. Love, have your way. Yeah. You give me air to breathe, and you cover me under your wings. You hear my voice, and you know my every need. Oh, you see my hopes and dreams, but you have in store far better things. My future comes alive when you're leading me. Oh, my prayer is simple, God. Love, have your way. This song is from the heart. Yeah. Love, have your way. In the easy and the grace. Here in the waiting, wandering and fading, I know there is something more than this. I think I am ready for doing some changing. Oh God, there is something more than this. You can have all the world. I wanna be a shining light, live a life that shows through the darkness, a fire burning in the night, be a hope for the world so broken, be a friend to the lonely, the joy that he showed me, make the broken things new. Yeah, the only hope for you and I wanna have the heart of Jesus. Yeah, I wanna have the heart of Jesus. Keep my windows open, I hear the cries of the broken. I know they were made for more than this. I see all the fire and smoke and their hearts are losing hope. Yeah, I know it's hard. I wanna be a shining light, live a life that shows